Okay, so today is April 25th, 2024, and the last Thursday in April. I remembered this time, even though I kind of didn't. Okay, so here's what happened was earlier in the week, I was like, okay, next week is the last Thursday in April. Next week is the last week of April. So let me go ahead and get my April in review notes ready. Well, it's on my mind for next week. And then right before I started recording videos today, which I just did the Atlanta video, which was right after the Godzilla video, my brain went, wait a second. Isn't the 30th on a Tuesday? Because it's going to be May Day. Wait, if that's the case, then Thursday is the first day, Wednesday is the first day of May, which means next Thursday is the start of May. And I can do a April in review in May. If I wanted to do it in April, oh shit, let me write down my notes real quick. So I am ready. It's not even like that last minute, because a lot of it, not like it was last month, where last month was like, oh shit, mid-video, I'm remembering. Let's go for it. It's written down. It is prepared. Let's fucking go. So, before I do that, I did want to just talk about a couple of things that happened this week. So I did finish, within the last 7 days since the last Thursday, I did finish This Is How You Lose the Time War. And I haven't done my video on it yet. I have my notes. I want to do it. But I literally, every time I think about, starting that video, I just have, I have to have the book physically with me. And it's literally for 2 seconds. I think I talked about it last week too. Of you want to lose the time war? This is how you lose the time war. I'm like, it's stupid, but it feels right. And not physically having the book on me, I'm like, I can't do the video now. Fuck! I'm in a video mood. I've done 2 in a row. This is number 3. I could have gone 4 for 4. But anyways, I finished the book. Without going into any details, I liked it quite a bit. I have not started Dune Messiah yet. I hope to start that actually, hopefully later today or tomorrow. I caught up on Chainsaw Man, which wasn't super long. I caught up on Talentless Nana, so Gucci on those. I learned that not only did Land of the Lustrous actually get off of hiatus a couple years ago, which is something I knew, I just didn't pick it back up. Apparently the last chapter, I think it actually came out today, or is supposed to come out today. So I don't know if I'll do that in the next couple days, maybe just next week. I'm gonna finish it. I think I was on chapter 100, supposed to end on 108, because of course it's 108. From what I understand, that's a very important number, I believe, in Buddhism. So that seems very fitting. So I'll probably try to read the last 8-9 chapters in the next few days or so. In terms of shows, like I just said, I did a video on Atlanta season 1 because I just finished it. Show was great. I did finish Fallout. I need to take my notes on that. I don't know if I really want to do a video on Fallout. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I had such a blast with it. But it's not something where I'm I want to talk about it because I like it, but I don't know what I really want to say about it. It's kind of like when I read Monster, this was great. I don't know if I really want to talk about it. We'll see. We'll kind of see how it is in a week. Time War, there is shit that I want to say about my experience with this book. I don't know what I want to say about Fallout yet. We'll give it another week or 2 to sit on it and see how that goes. I am watching Shogun. I am watching it with my dad. We have watched the first 3 episodes, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. One of my introductions to Shogun was seeing this meme about Toranaga, and how it's this dude will just disappear for a bit, and every time he shows back up, he's in the sickest fit you've ever seen. I'm like, they're not wrong. I love the costumes. The outfits look so fucking good. I'm really enjoying the show to this point. Chucky season 4 has season 4. The second half of season 3 has resumed. I don't know why I said 4. I guess because we're in April and it's the 4th month. I liked the first episode back. I thought it was good. I'm mad, though. I don't like that the season was divided in half. I guess let me just say this. I don't like mid-season finales. Like, I hate that idea of we're going to do some shit in the middle of the season and then we're going to go off air for a few months and then resume, because it kills the momentum. It's not to say that, like, a season finale is fine, because you got to end the season somewhere, and, either make me want more, like a good cliffhanger for the next season, or end on a good note so I'm satisfied until we get the next, that's fine, but air the whole thing together. If you want to do the whole thing at once, that's fine. You want to do it weekly, that's fine. I don't know if it was genuine production issues. I don't know if they got screwed by the network. It killed the season's momentum for me, because I felt like it was really building, and all the shit that happened, like with the chandelier, was amazing. I was so excited to see what was going to happen next. And I was like, oh yeah, you're not going to get it till April. And this episode aired like right around Halloween. So that's November, December, January, February, March, April. It has literally been half a year. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to remember what happened, and I'm trying to get like my mindset back to where I was super into this. I enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was still a good episode, like I said, but I just felt my momentum and investment. I was like, this got fucked over because I had to wait 6 months. It's what I like to call the Gravity Falls problem. If you watched Gravity Falls when it was airing, you know exactly what I mean. I think it was like 3 weeks in between parts of Weirdmageddon, which A, was fucking awful. Not Weirdmageddon, the fact that there was like 3 weeks in between episodes. Weirdmageddon was great. And that felt kind of lucky, because there was times where it was like months in between episodes. Like, I feel like the Disney Channel just hated Gravity Falls because it wasn't like their kind of usual show. And then it became so popular that it kind of became the blueprint for their kinds of shows. It's weird and very interesting. Like, I remember watching Korra when it was airing, and that show got fucked over by the network. You can't watch, what was it? It was like, you can't watch this online. You have to watch it when it airs. And then, yeah, we don't even want to air this fucking shit anymore. Just watch it online and be done with you. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Korra, but what the fuck, man? They got screwed. Anyways, I'll talk about that. I've been playing a lot of Unicorn Overlord. I'm like 24-ish hours in. I have the final map, or like the final main quest left in Drakenhold. I did Drakenhold before Elfheim. So that's where I'm at. My estimation is about each continent will probably take me about 12 hours. So I think Cornea, doing all the shit, because I did a lot of side quest and liberation maps. It was about 12 hours. Dragonhold's been about 12 hours. So I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be about a... Okay, so that's the elf country. There's 2 other countries, so 12 hours each. So that's about 60 plus any other major maps and side quest. This is probably going to be about 65, 70 hours. I can feel it, because I'm really enjoying the game. But I'm like, man, this feels like it's going to be long. It's good, and I'm glad it's good. I may be burning myself out. We'll see, but I feel like I'm maybe burning myself out a bit. Wyatt got Street Fighter 6 the other day, and a couple nights ago, like, I was playing Unicorn Overlord. I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit more, maybe go to bed a little early, maybe do some writing. Get a call from Mike. He's like, I got Street Fighter 6. I have another controller. Chris is over here. Are you coming? I'm like, I don't want to, because I know if I'm out late, like, I'm not going to come back home, because I don't want to come back at like 3 a.m. and wake up my parents. So, like, I'm just going to stay out, and I want to sleep in my bed. But playing Street Fighter with the boys. So, like, oh, and I played Street Fighter with the boys. It was really fucking fun. And then last night, we went out to watch the OKC game. We went to B-Dubs to watch it, and that's how I got my lemon pepper wet wing. I referenced that talking about Atlanta. It was good as fuck, actually. Also, the Thunder won by 30. Also, yeah, NBA playoffs are in full swing. Thunder are 2-0. Let's go. I'm not wearing my OKC shirt because I was wearing it yesterday while I was watching the game. Let's see. What's other shit I wanted to talk about? Oh, yeah. This is something I had referenced last week, is how the previous 2 Fridays, because I work on Fridays, there was a power outage. How shitty that was. There was no power outage last week. So hopefully, I don't have any wood to knock on. No, fuck, that's cardboard. That's not wood. Damn it. Hopefully, again, no power outage this week, or no power outage tomorrow, so I can work just fine, be totally normal. And I did go ahead and apply to be on Survivor again. I sent that in Tuesday. I think that was Tuesday. I haven't heard back. I'm also not allowed to say if I've heard back, as far as I'm aware. It's like, if they tell me, I can't be like, guys, I heard back. It's supposed to be like an NDA thing, but I haven't heard back anyway, so I probably won't comment about it any further. I mean, I've talked several times about, like, I do a thing with my mom on it every week. Clearly, it's a show that I love. It's something that means a lot to me. I would love to do it. Do I think I can win? I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I could. There's another part of me that's like, my socially awkward ass, are you kidding me? I can barely walk in a straight line because, like, when I walk, I'll like walk and I'll kind of drift. Like, it's weird. But I want to try. And I said this, like, when talking about the season, and it's why, like, God bless him, I have no problems with Bonu as a person. Like, I've never met the dude. It's what bothered me so much about his, I'm not here for $1 million, I'm here for 1,000,000 hearts. I'm like, I get it. This is a show that you love. I love it too. You are there for the experience. I would be there for the experience too. I would also be there to play the game. I would also be there because, you know what? I'd kind of like $1 million. I could pay for a lot of shit. I could take care of my loans. I could take care of, like, the fucking house over here. I could do some shit for my parents. My dad has always told me, he's like, if you guys ever make it big, I want a sports car. It's like, it's not like this, like, sort of Damocles over our heads. It's not like, you owe me this. It's like, I've done a lot for you kids. Like, I genuinely love you kids. But if you ever make it big, you give me a sports car, we're even. It's not like, again, it's not like you actually owe me, but it's, hey, I mean, I've done a lot for you if you could do this for me. So yeah, if I want $1 million, I'd be like, you know, Dad, let's take a look at some of these, because maybe I could actually be able to hook him up. I would love to be able to do that. I would love, and even if I went out and I was dog shit, and there is a non-zero chance that I would be so terrible, I'd be just so socially awkward, like, I'm too shy, because I can be a very shy person. I know when I'm just sitting here in front of the camera, in front of my phone, I'm very loud and very expressive because I am a loud, expressive person. But I can also be a very quiet, not really saying too much person. And it just varies from situations. It's not even like, for example, there are times where I can be like, I was hanging out with Wyatt and Chris, and I can be like very quiet and awkward for no real good reason, because I'm very comfortable around them. I love those guys. There's other times where I am like the center of attention in life of the party. Just happens. I know I did the Myers-Briggs personality test once, and like my extrovert and introvert were like literally the exact same amount. It was kind of wild. I just want to be able to go, like, look, I want the experience same as anybody. I also want to fucking win as much as anybody. I don't know if how exactly I would play. There's times where I'm like, I would do this, but it's shit that I think about. Like, what would I do in this situation I saw on the show? Or just even concocting random bullshit in my head. It's like, what would I do here? What would I do here? It's something that means the world to me. And hopefully I get a call back. Like, hopefully I can actually do something about it. And instead of just being like, yeah, this is what I would do from my couch. This is what I actually fucking did. And I won $1 million. But anyways, let's talk about April. What is all the fucking shit that I did in April? Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, sorry. I meant to turn the page, but I literally like flipped the notebook over, and instead of getting me to the rest of like these notes, it went back to the previous page with the Astro Monster notes, and I was very confused. Oh, it's sorry, my nose is like super itchy right now. Starting with manga that I read. Caught up on Freerun. Good shit. Read Fate Type Redline as much as was available. Good shit. Art is fantastic. I really, really liked it. I finished Skypiea. Fucking finally. We made some One Piece progress. I caught up on My Hero, which is still going. And I like it, but I'm very burnt out on it, which is why I'm not following it weekly. Chainsaw Man, I think it was fine. And Talentless Nana, which, yeah, current arc is some good, interesting shit. VNs, I tried to get into Fata Morgana. I read the first 4 stories, and I dropped it. I just could not get into it, unfortunately. I read Dotono, also known as You and Me and Her, and absolutely fucking loved it. In terms of books, I did read, like, I think a couple arcs of Worm before saying, I'm going to go on hiatus right now. I'm going to read some other books. I'm going to get back into it. I haven't gotten back into it yet, but it's like in the back of my mind, like I do want to get back into Worm, which is very, very important. It is not it's not, I don't want to say this. It's kind of like when I was reading Morgana and I was thinking to myself, I need to read this, not because I'm particularly enjoying it, but because I'm borrowing it from someone because it's on the list. And like, I need to do it because it's an obligation. With Worm, it's like, I can't wait to do this again because I genuinely fucking liked it. And that hypes me up. Like, I'm very excited for when I'm going to get back into it, but I do want to finish these couple books first. And I did finish This How You Lose the Time War. Yeah, that was it for books, because I haven't read Dune yet. Shows, Psalm 100. Really enjoyed it. Fallout, really enjoyed it. Shogun, in progress, really enjoying it. First season of Atlanta, fucking great. The current season of Survivor. These last few episodes have been bangers. The season is really, really picked up. I did watch a few movies. I've seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I watched Tron. We're gonna watch Tron Legacy today, actually. And Invasion of Astro Monster. Abigail is now in theaters. I don't know when I'm going to go see it, but I really want to go see Abigail. In terms of writing, I made progress on Orichalcum. I am going to take a pause on... I probably should have said that in my thing. But it's like, I'm going to pause on that so I can go back to Severance. Severance is the VN. So I can do more work on that one. In terms of games... Unicorn Overlord is in progress. Alan Wake is done. Like I said, I'm getting a little burnt out on Unicorn Overlord, but I've been playing so much of it because it's so fun. And I liked Alan Wake quite a bit. I feel like there's something I was kind of talking about the other day. It's like, I feel like I made it seem like I didn't like the game as much as I did. It was just, if this was a book, I think it would have hit me a little harder. But I think as a game, like, it's a solid game. And again, it is basically a Twilight Zone episode. I think that's neat as fuck. In terms of, like, cool life shit that happened, like, I went to the aquarium with, like, Clay and Jose, and we had a lot of fun. There was the eclipse, and, like, the big ass long trip to Arkansas to watch the eclipse. Sorry, I had to, like, really enunciate with my mouth. I felt weird. The fuck does that say? Oh, bar. I was like, ban? I didn't get banned from anything. Oh, the bar! Yeah, because I'm, like, no bullshit, taking the bar exam, no bullshit, like, I've got my study course, and that starts next month. And I'm excited for that, and, what does that say? Looks like, mooring? I have, oh, that's a V! I thought that was an R. my handwriting's bad. My handwriting's pretty fucking bad. It was the Pathfinder campaign that, like, we just started. I'm hoping to do more of it. The thing I couldn't read was it was supposed to say moving, because we got a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of shit came in from out of state, and I had no idea what the hell my writing said. So looking to May, looking ahead to next month, studying for the bar is a big one. Working on the VN script and making, like, going through it again, just making sure that, okay, there are details that have now changed. Let me make sure that those are addressed, make sure everything's consistent, make sure that there's no errors, like punctuation, capitalization. I'm trying to combine that, like punctualization. Like, I don't like that. Punctuation, capitalization, spelling, all that shit. Make sure there's no missing words. Make sure the writing's actually good, because there's some parts where I was like, I feel like I'm maybe underwriting here. Maybe I could fix that. And there's other parts I'm like, maybe I kind of overwrote here. So just try to make it good. After finishing Unicorn Overlord, I don't know if I'm playing after that. I'm probably just going to roll on the table again. So I want to read Dune Messiah, and then read the Gender Swap Twilight, and then get back into Worm. So Shogun is just a project with my dad. So I don't feel like it's really interfering with it. I don't want to say interfere, but it's not like when that's done, it opens up something else. It's kind of like something special. After Atlanta, because I'm going to watch season 1, so that's 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I think I am going to roll on the table again for that. I do want to go ahead and read Land of the Lustrous, like finish the last few chapters. Then Water 7 is the plan. Like the whole saga. I think that's the May plan. So we'll see how that goes. And it's getting really warm in my car after recording these 3 videos. So I'm going to go inside where there's air conditioning. I'm going to charge my phone, and I'm going to play some Unicorn Overlord. So, bye.